of the benefits to having a seaport.
It took a little bit to find the actual loading dock, but once we did, they were helpful, and they were able to get both crates onto the flatbed side by side with a forklift. Then from there, we just used
Is exactly everything you see.
I had to do voiceover here because of some bad sound, but basically I'm saying that they packaged everything really well. They used a type of cloth packing material, and there really was no damage at all, despite the crates being a little bit on the thin side.
So that this is the Ripper. This is the ROPS for up here, which is foldable. And then in here is the hammer.
Here I am talking about how I spent well over an hour trying to diagnose why this wouldn't start. I even checked the other excavator and it was the same issue. I thought it was an electrical issue, but realized both the hydraulic lockout arms needed to be up in order to start it.
In the fuel lines, I just added some fresh diesel and it should even out. And then the next will be to get this one out as well. And yeah. So let me shut this off. So the question is, why? Why would I buy two of the same excavators, have them imported all the way from China without a plan in place? I'm asking the same question. This really could be one of the stupidest things I've ever done. Or maybe it'll work out. But the general idea for the channel is going to be to do a deep dive into these in terms of the quality, finish, to extract as much information as we can on the components that are not known. I mean, outside the Kubota engine, right? Most of the stuff is Chinese. My thought process was this. And I'll make an analogy to the way Hyundai used to be back in the early 2000s. At that time, it was probably about 10 years behind Honda, Toyota, and everybody else. But at that point, they were making some pretty decent cars. Maybe not the most flashy, and you know, maybe not with the most options, but they became reliable from what they started out at when they first entered this country.